Hey, it's Jared from Expand Your Land, and today I'm so stoked to be bringing you this property. It's the biggest property that we've sold to date. We're talking about 60 acres. This place is massive. And I wanted to start off by showing you an outline of the property where you can see the lot lines here. We've got this white line drawn where the property starts and finishes. So along the southern side of it, there's actually a road here, and it's called Fence Line Road, and this is entirely fenced off right here. There's no gate along this road, so the best way that I found to come in is from this road. There's a road that comes right here to the north, and that's Grant. So you can come in on Grant, and then this road on the easternmost side of the property is Darlene Court. So you kind of own this whole block here, and this property is technically three 20-acre properties, and they go they're kind of long and narrow and go lengthwise of the property. So you've got three separate properties, but they're being marketed and sold all as one. So let's get into it. We have some pretty great drone footage here. One of the nice things is
one thing I really like about this property.
Actually, before we show you the drone footage, I'm going to show you a little clip that I took while I was out there and walking around the property.
One thing I really like about this property is there's all these trails that go all over the place. Apparently, it used to be a go-kart track or ATV track, not a very serious one, but they've got these yellow painted tires all over the place, kind of marking the little track, and so it's kind of nice because you've got all these trails like built in, you can walk on and go check out, and pretty cool.
And as we fly the drone around, you'll be able to see all these trails that kind of cut in and out of the property. They're all over the place. It's pretty nice, you know. So if you wanted to go mountain biking, you want just a nice place to walk, you want to ride your ATVs, dirt bikes, go-karts, whatever, this is a really nice place to do that. There is plenty of wildlife here as well. And I'll talk more about that later. We saw lots of quail. We saw some pronghorn deer and tons of jackrabbits out here. So what we're seeing now is actually the road that cuts through the center of the property. This is the road that you would use just to drive around and drive through the property. And you can see just how big this place is as we're flying along here, and we're still in the property itself. So you have plenty of room to work with. We'll flip the drone around and spin it around so you can see the whole place from another angle. There is just so much room to do whatever the heck you want out here. Very few neighbors, very few people at all. You know, I spent the better part of a day out here, and I never saw another human. So here we are flying the drone along the southernmost part of the property. That is a fence line road there that I was talking about earlier, and you can really see, you'll really be able to see these trails that that cut in and out of the property. And keep in mind, it goes all the way out here. That's Darlene Court right there. So this is all yours. And yeah, there we go. So you can kind of see these nice little trails, and it's just beautiful out here. You've got the mountains in the background. Those are the Guadalupe Mountains. Very, very beautiful sunsets out here. The stars are magnificent out here. There's no light pollution. So if you're looking for somewhere that you can just get away from it all, this is it. Another thing I want to mention, so this area that we're coming up on, looks like that's where people probably camped out before. I saw a little like fire pit was in there. There is some kind of underground, maybe water storage tank. I don't know the function of it. Some kind of tank, and you'll see that on the web page that we built for the property. I don't know the function or condition, but it is there. So you can choose to explore what that is if you like. So here we are. I had to fly the drone almost in a half mile away just to get a complete view of this property, and that tells you just how big it is. The neighbors over here to the north have two tanks, water ponds.
So I'm out here on Fence Line Road. Bet you can't guess why it's named that, because there's a huge fence that goes down here. But we have one property that's down this road, and notice this one's a little bit different, and then that the trees are a little bit taller. Very, very thick brush here, and I just saw a humongous covey of quail run across the road with a bunch of adult-sized ones and a bunch of baby chicks. So just thought I'd share that.
So yeah, so this one is really, really nice because it has tons of wildlife. It has a little bit taller trees than a lot of the surrounding area, which is just really, really nice. Those birds and deer and jackrabbits really seek that shade in the summer. When I was out there, it was pretty hot, so there was tons and tons of animals. If that's something you're into, this could be a great property for you. It's a great price. We've got it priced to sell. So if this is something you're interested in, call me immediately, text me, send me a smoke signal, just get a hold of me. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That really, really helps us a lot. Thank you so much.